Do you want to improve your mood, improve your anxiety, reduce fear? Or maybe do you want to get out of pain? Do you want to be able to move a shitload better? Do you want to help prevent injury? Do you want to just move more fucking human? Well, then we need to be looking at how well your spine moves. Specifically, how well does the spine articulate? Meaning, how much control do you have over the individual segments of your spine? By improving the mechanics of how well you can fucking move your spine around, you're going to improve your movement, the positions that you can get in and get out of. You're going to let your body experience its full range of motion, meaning this will improve your posture. Improved posture and improved movement improves how well those nerves that originate in the spine feed the organs and the tissue that surround them. And we know that posture and movement and that sort of thing also affects your emotions. And posture and movement also affects your pain, and vice versa. It all goes together. But any fucking way that you slice it, we need to make sure that we're improving the articulation and control and connection that you have to your spine. So we're going to look at some of that shit today, and I hope you enjoy. First things first. For the exercises today, you're going to need this. This, right here, is a practice golf ball. So it's not a cat toy. The cat toys are a little bit too soft. You'll want this. This is sold on Amazon under practice foam golf balls or practice golf balls. They're made of a pretty dense foam. You can also pick them up at like a Sport Check. I don't know if you guys have that everywhere. In Canada, it's a big sports store. So a big sports store will probably carry these. As you can see, it squishes and is soft. And this is going to be really important for the exercise, getting you to actually be able to articulate and feel your spine moving that I'm going to show you right fucking now. So what this squishy little ball is going to do is it's going to help you experience getting movement from each segment of your spine so that you can train your spine to equally distribute and share the load, share the weight of you bending over or extending all the way back. This is a really great basic place to start because most people, your spine doesn't move in a nice even arc while bending forward or extending back. It moves in big fucking chunks, and that sort of looks like these photos here that I'm going to show right now. So, to start training yourself to get a more even arc, what we're going to do is we're going to place this ball underneath our spine as we lay down on the floor. I'm going to chill out on the floor, and I'm going to take my ball, and I'm going to place it right under my low back, right above the where the crest of my hips are, so kind of right at the base of my spine, and I'm going to rest right here, and while I'm here, I'm also going to watch that my ribs aren't too flared open. Okay, I want them to be relaxed and down. I should feel that ball underneath my spine, right where that segment is, right where it's touching. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to imagine that just where I feel that ball, so it's about here underneath me where I'm touching, I'm going to try to lower that segment right where I feel the ball down into the ball. So I'm going to try to lower that bone down and into it. And that's going to look something like this. You probably won't be able to see a lot because the movement is very small. I'm going to lower just till I feel there, my spine pressing into the ball. I'm not pushing as hard as I can, just enough that I squish that ball a bit and feel that area moving without the area above it or below it pressing down. Then I'm going to raise off of the ball, and I can feel the pressure getting lighter on that ball as I now start to move. Essentially, I'm arching up off of the ball right now. And then I'll do that again. I'll press down into the ball from that one area of my spine. And then I'm going to move off of the ball, moving my one area of my spine away from it, making it lighter. And I can do that a few times. And then what I'll do is I'll move the ball up to the next segment of my spine, which is now about here. And I'll move down into the ball, and I'll hold. Again, I'm not pushing to the max or anything. We're just trying to get gentle manipulation and control of the segments of the spine. Also, individually, they don't have a lot of movement. The magic of the spine comes from all of the spine moving together like a large kind of arcing fishing rod. And now I'm going to move my spine up off of the ball and hold for a second or two and down. And again, we're just trying to make the one area where you feel the ball move. We're trying not to get motion from the segments of your spine below or above it to move, just where you feel it. And you'll continue on this way all the way up the back. You can even work all the way up into your thoracic spine, so your upper middle back, like around here is where I feel this right now. And I'll work down into the ball, so you can see me sort of pressing down. And then I'll try to create some extension up off of the ball. It may help to touch or tap yourself above where you feel the ball, so that you can get away from your finger when you're flexing in, or move towards your finger as you're extending up. So my suggestion is, do this exercise every single day, or every other day. Go very slow, do 3, 5, 10 reps per segment, depending on how it feels. Make sure that just the segment that the ball is underneath bends down into it, hold for a few seconds, and then comes up off of it, holding for a few seconds. Now, you don't want to be pressing as hard as you can into the ball. You want to be going just to like what feels comfortable, and you can get that connection of, oh, that's that one segment of my spine that's pressing down, that's that one segment of my spine that's raising off. And work slowly all the way up the spine and all the way down the spine. And then follow it up with some gentle cat-camel exercises. And you could even take photos of yourself over time. I would suggest like monthly maybe, because spine stuff takes a long time, to see if you're making progress. Eventually over time this should help you, and usually does help people, learn how to articulate their spine a little bit better, along with some other specific exercises and spinal mobility exercises, and learning how to make connections between your head, rib cage, and pelvis, which I teach to my online clients or to people who work with me privately, in person, or online. So I hope you enjoyed this. Make sure to share it if you enjoyed it. And to follow me on Instagram, Tim Bell Fitness. Head to my website, timbellfitness.com, if you want to work with me. Or just fucking inbox me on Instagram, message me, tell me if you liked it, tell me if you didn't like it, what you'd like to see, what you're having trouble with, anything. I'd love to hear from you. So thanks a lot. Take care.